To be honest, I'm trying to. Hey, Maddie, welcome in, babe. I am trying to literally change everything. That's why I've been making eating videos because I don't want to be known for what I was known for.
So, do you want to change, or do you just want to try? Like, there's a thing. Like, you do, like this is the distinction that I already be talking about. Not even to like DE or whatever, but like, if you truly acknowledge that you're making mistakes, this is what I be saying all the time with the change of pattern behavior thing. If you truly acknowledge that you're making mistakes and that you're doing wrong and that you want to change and do better for yourself to improve, you know what I'm saying, and overall become a better person, then you would directly know that you're going to change. Like she would just say, "I'm going to change," but she's just like, "Yo, I'm trying to see." This already gives me like, I'm just not believing in it vibes. Like, I don't even trust in your belief in yourself. Like, bro, come on. I see what it is from the babes. Not trying to invite me to the tea party. I feel what it is because, yo, from what I've seen on the algorithm from this, the tea is hot. But y'all saw the title and thumbnail. Miss TREVINO. She's come out with a grand proclamation. Lelouch Britannia commands you. A type of beat. Got me dying. But yeah, the inmate hopper. Apparently, she's saying she's done with the inmates. Crazy works we got going on here. Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't believe it. Yeah, again, I say all the time about the patterns of behavior and all that, and from what we've seen, you know, with the history of TREVINO, yeah, her John never changes, so she can say this all she wants, but actions speak louder than words, hun. We know how it gets down. But yeah, we're gonna have to check this boy out, so you already know what it is. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed, you have everything. Let's get right into it. You already know. Shout out love to Skeleton. Facts. We got TREVINO says she's done dating inmates. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video down in the description. First link. Shout out love with Skeleton. I've been watching Skeleton vids. Shout out love. And we getting right into this, y'all. Yo, headphones try to take me out. Y'all peep game? I bet we into it.
Y'all, the way I feel so out of place right now, as you guys can tell, I am not filming in my normal setup. Sorry if the sound is very echoey. I'm in my brother's apartment right now. Y'all, I'm visiting him probably for like a month. So this is low-key going to be my film setup for a hot minute. And the way I feel so out of place because I have not filmed a video outside that little corner of my room that I've been filming in for years now. I haven't filmed a video outside that room in a...
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I could not imagine filming no vids, like, not down in the mother's basement. Shout out to boss. But like, yo, that joke got me crying. Like, yo, it'll feel weird. I'm like, nah, man. The basement is my domain.
About a year now. So I feel so out of place and low-key. I'm filming like right in front of his balcony, and the way people are literally right there in the pool right there, and they probably totally can watch me, so I feel extra awkward right now. I'm like, oh, I got a live audience. Anyways, y'all, so I'm letting you guys know this is gonna be my setup for just a little bit because, y'all, the way I was like, you know what? I need a little break, you know, from being at my house, and I was like, yo, my brother has this nice apartment, so I was like, I might as well come and stay over here.
Yeah, nah, we were just talking about this in one of the other vids, like getting out of your comfort zone. In the for the heads, I watched the Harley doc. When we checked that out, it was a really good doc. But yeah, Harley was saying that, like, yeah, trying to get out of your comfort zone, sometimes you gotta like get out of your space. If you're too like cooped up and all that type of jazz, it could be really bad on your mental. That's one John, or better yet, to that, like, it's just overall not good for you. Go outside and all this type of jazz. Now, me personally, I'm not touching grass, but y'all should go outside and do that because, you know, it's overall good works. Please get some sun and don't be terminated online like some of these bulls.
Here for, I don't know, I might stay out here for a long time, y'all, to be honest with you guys. So sorry if this is not the vibe. However, it's going to be the vibe for a little bit, okay? Anyways, y'all, within today's video, we're going to be talking about TREVINO yet again. Y'all, let me just throw this out there, okay? So that way I don't have to address this anymore. I know that I said recently, about 2 months ago, that I'm like, oh, I only want to make like a video about her like every other week, meaning like, you know, 2 a month. I take that back, okay? Because recently I feel like she's been...
Said, nah, we gotta drop the slops. Sloppy. I'm sorry. Yo, they do Jones that has to be condemned. We're here. Every time. And like I said earlier, with patterns of behavior, some heads have to be condemned all the time because their patterns of behavior never change for the good. Ever.
Popping up on my For You page, and there has been so many things that I want to talk about, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, homegirl is like a mess. Okay, obviously, yes, we know that, but she's trying to like change up her whole content now. By the way, she literally said that she's over dating inmates, and I don't know if you guys saw.
I don't believe it.
But she proposed to her man. We'll get to that at the end, y'all. But I'm just like, homegirl has problems. Okay, she really does. First of all, she made this video addressing that she doesn't want to be known for like being a bad mom or the things.
Too late. Too late. I'm sorry. Like, yo, again, we done seen the whole lore. Like, we done seen what her one daughter Haley's got into with the whole John with Mila. If you've seen them videos from back, yo, Ash herself, she out going to Disney World. Meanwhile, her daughters are sleeping on air mattresses. Don't even get me started on the diets, the bean dip, bro, the hot Cheetos. Yo, oh my god, because it's all coming back. It's always, yo, this is the babe's fault. Yo, y'all got me tapped into too much tea, even though y'all left me out of this tea. No cap, because why didn't somebody put me on about this? We should have been talking about how much of this BS is. Like, I don't believe this for a second. But anyway, sidebar in that. Yeah, nah. Like, her problems are extensive, let me tell you. Very.
That she was before, as you know, obviously known as the inmate hopper, which, by the way, I'm going to show you guys some clips about how she would literally get on the internet and say that she would only date inmates. And I have to say this, okay, and I'm just keeping it real with you guys. You guys can throw shade at me all you want. It's totally fine, because yes, I know that I am being very open here. However, I've said it before, okay, when I was much younger, and I'm talking about like 18 to maybe like 21, okay,
22 right now. Well, what day is it? You know, every day was like 4 days ago, so like, yeah, basically my age.
low-key was like, oh, dating an inmate would be nice, okay? And
Nope. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm around that age, and I will be the arbiter in this case. Trilly's not the moral arbiter. Trilly's a dumbass. Please do not look at Trilly as an idol. Trilly's a fucking loser. Let's not do that. Anyway, that parasocial shit, I be trying to tell ya. Yeah, nah, I don't think that's cool. I'm just gonna tell you right now, yeah, dating someone committing crimes, especially when they are already incarcerated, nah, I'm gonna lay off that. Now, me personally, nah, I'm gonna say nope skis on that one.
And I gotta keep it real with you guys. If there's any gays watching this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And maybe some of the allies do, okay? But I want to say the reason for that being is bi Latin men, okay? Just keeping it real with you guys. If you guys remember that site back in the day, the way that I can't even tell you guys exactly what it is. Y'all know on YouTube they're very sensitive. But let's just say it's a, homosexual adult website. And they would have some people that look like they were fresh out of jail, okay? I used to have this little, like, I don't want to call it like a fetish because it wasn't like obsessive, but I was just kind of like, ooh, a little fantasy, you know what I mean? To where I would be like, I'm down to date somebody, like, fresh out of prison. Maybe they're like, need a ride home from prison. You know what I'm saying? That was like my little
Definitely understand, but definitely would not do.
thing back then. But y'all, I'm 35 years old now, okay? And TREVINO, by the way, is only 1 year older than me. And the fact that she's barely recently making a statement about not wanting to date inmates anymore is absolutely insane. Because homegirl, why were you making...
But like, again, actions speak louder than words. Like, yo, the boss says this all the time. Shout out the boss, like we've been saying. As always, gotta show her love. She's watching. But anyway, besides that, like, yeah, now action's always gonna speak louder words. So like, she could say all this. She said a bunch of things before all the time. Again, now she's gonna become a better mom, do better for her children. Like, her main priorities are children, and then was hypocritical on that literally immediately. So yeah, she gonna have to really put that in place and not associate with any more inmates before I'ma believe this, John. But yeah, to the factor of, again, when she has children and all that, and with some of these inmates and meeting her children, yeah, it's looking crazy. It is. I'm gonna keep it a buck skis with y'all. It's looking wild.
Your personality trait to date inmates in the first place. Obviously, everybody knew her as the inmate hopper. By the way, I am so stupid and like uneducated. Like, when I very first started talking about Trevino, I thought she was like on that show Life After Locked Up. You know, I don't know if you guys have heard of it before. Turns out, no, she is not like from that show, never has been on that show. I don't know where I heard that from. I think I heard it from some like, you know, little chisme page on TikTok, but that is
I was about to
not.
say this TikTok John has absolutely destroyed people because I can't even like at this point with this situation specifically too. Truly can't grammar. But like, yeah, TikTok be destroying generations. Like I be saying, like TikTok destroyed Gen Z, definitely destroyed Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha's cooked, bro. Like it's completely done for them. But yeah, now TikTok just in general have destroyed people because again, Ash is like what 36, so like. Right, you doing all this, John, and especially like worried about TikTok clout and being on TikTok all day long. And that was a whole nother thing. I remember when one of her daughters were mad sick and she's worried about the TikTok live and doing TikTok dances. Meanwhile, her daughter, they saying like, yo, she need to go to the hospital. Like, woo! Bitches! I just hate it, bro.
The truth. I do want to go ahead and start this off and play a couple clips for you guys to where she is saying that she does only date inmates because obviously this trickles down into everything because now she said that she is no longer dating inmates and she doesn't want to anymore. But I'm like, I'm honestly just trying to figure out why was that her whole shtick in the first place. In my personal opinion, okay, and I have said this before, I almost think that she like looked to dating inmates as in like she wants to be needed and she knows obviously people, you know, that are obviously incarcerated.
See, I guess to a degree I could understand that. It's like, yo, some heads like to be relied on, and to a degree myself, I'll be like, yo, man, like, yo, I want to make sure the boss is good, my little sis is good, my bros is good, everybody is straight. Like, I feel that, John. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think if we're gonna have this motion or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to where you want someone to rely on you, I think the first priority to that should be your children. Like your children first, not an inmate in jail. This is crazy, bruh. Oh my god. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like I'll just never understand it. I'll just never understand it.
They need somebody on the outside to send some money on their commissaries, maybe send them like a care package.
She needs to send this money to her kids. Bro, oh my god. We've seen the diet for I'm not even trying to be like that. Cause I know, obviously you don't want to be too crazy or put too much bad John on, inmates in jail, even though heads are committing crimes, but that's a whole nother John. But bruh, like, I'm sorry, she do not have time to be prioritizing inmates in jail and all this shit, bro. She has children that she's clearly not doing the best giving them TLC. Like, yo, I'm sorry, but fuck the inmates in this case. You need to take care of your kids. Like, this shit is wild. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Send them some books shit. Or something like that. So I think that she almost loved the idea of being needed, that these people inside jail obviously are going to be a little bit more desperate, obviously, to, talk to a female on the outside because they know, especially someone like Trevino, is going to be sending money and sending gifts and things like that. And I'm just like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, I just don't get it. Check out these clips right here.
I don't either. Like,
I just date inmates.
Trevino describes her favorite type of inmate.
What's my favorite type of inmate? That a question? I'm just kidding.
Yes, it's very much a question because it seems you have a particular type, hun.
I prefer them in icy whites, which is Texas. But if they're from another state, that doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Not the favorite type of inmate. I didn't know there was different types. Are you talking about the ones that are like good inmates or the bad ones?
Oh, sorry, but like, I don't know if there's any version of a good inmate. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, there are people who are falsely like convicted with crimes, but like, yo, most heads going to jail, like, they're doing bad johns. I'm not gonna hold you.
Cause I do like the bad boys. So I don't know, like, which one you're talking about.
As if y'all didn't already know, homegirl only likes to date inmates. There you saw it for yourself. And now she is saying that she wants to change up her whole entire content. She doesn't want to be known as being a bad mom anymore. She doesn't want to be known for all the things that she was known for before. Basically all the drama. Let's just go ahead and say her being an inmate hopper, being a bad mom, all those things. But I do have to say this, if y'all have been keeping up with her recently,
it's gonna be like, actually trying to say, like, it's gonna be extremely hard for her to get rid of this stigma. Like, this is the same thing I was saying about Neon, where it's like, yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff now to like try to change the rep around his name, and we got to check out a video on Neon. We're gonna check that boy. I already know. So spoilers, post it way later or whatever. But yeah, like, he's trying to do all this stuff to like change his image and change his rep, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, you still gonna be known as the bull who faked his death twice. I ain't gonna lie, you still gonna be known as Neon 9 Lives. It's like, yo, come on, man. And same thing with TREVINO. It's like, yeah, you gonna do good actions, but you gonna need to do this for a hot minute to change the rep and stigma around your name. You done so much bad, John. You done prioritized being on TikTok Live so long and so much. It's like, yo, how are heads not gonna immediately think of this when they think of you? It's gonna, I feel like it's already cooked, but hey, you gotta give everybody an opportunity to change. I keep stamped on that, you know what I'm saying? But again, that leads back to what I show all the time. Changes in patterns of behavior. And, it's gonna take some time for that.
recently though, things are a little bit weird because I'm like, y'all, her daughters are actively living at the mom's house and they're nowhere around TREVINO anymore. And it was rumored there that she was like, you know, living in her car and that her daughters like wanted nothing to do with her. So I'm like, I think you're always going to be known as being a bad mom. I'm just
like, yo, like I said, the whole situation with Haley and her going back and forth with Mila, like, yo, that was just clear cut proof. And then Ash gets on the live and she's like, yo, this girl talking about her, and then she was trying to say she was gonna like sue her or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, like, does no one see how embarrassing this is? Like, yo, Ash, you're really trying to say you a good mom? I'm not seeing it, hun. I'm not seeing it. Nah.
just keeping it real. Okay, that's just my little thoughts over here. Maybe everything's played up. I don't really know, but like from the looks of it, like her daughters are not around anymore. And if you guys actually see her daughter, Haley's TikTok account, she be making posts about her mom. Like, she don't want to associate with her. Okay. Anyways, I do want to.
Word. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, nah, y'all was leaving me out of the tea for sure.
I want to play this other clip right here to where she is saying that she doesn't want to be known for that content anymore and she wants to switch up her content. By the way, I don't know if you guys have recently seen, she wants to be a mukbanger now. However, like, it's so boring to watch. Like, to be straight up with you guys,
Yo, nobody's trying to watch her talk like just on a regular. And this is like, oh my god, this might seem a little hypocritical, but this was the funniest thing too with the Jushika thing. Actually, nah, let me not even do it. Let me not even do it. I was about to pull a Jushika. Nah. They not about to catch me in that insecurity psyop. Never. All I know is that, yeah, mukbangs in the Big 25. Anyway, moving on.
I feel like she is not made out for that. The things that she's talking about, it just seems so random and so forced. By the way, too, I have to say this. I find it very weird that she wants to grow on social media again by doing her mukbangs, but she has her comment sections turned off. So I'm like,
what's the...
Girl, you should know by now that obviously people hate watch you, and yes, they are
exactly. Like, oh my god, she should have been stopped posting. This is what I've been saying the whole time. She needs to prioritize being a mom. Like, and I say this all the time too. Once you have children, bruh, like, yo, all this kid shit is done. It's over. Like, it's yo, bruh, responsibilities here. You brought a whole nother life in the world. This child that you brought into this world needs some TLC, tender love and care. You know what I'm saying? They need to be in a healthy environment and a good upbringing, you know, so they come out later in life as upstanding people. You see this? Banging the line, bruh. Ridiculous works. Anyway, dang. Sidebar. I don't need pause method. I was on this, John. Hey, yeah, back on the Jets. Yeah, like, they need time to love or care, TLC. And, like, has need to grow up in good environments to where upstanding people just came up saying that. Truly repeats himself. But yo, Trilly can't grab me about to piss me off so much. This John distracted me. The environment that Ash is providing with her parental skills. Yeah, not too good. Definitely not. Yo, are y'all seeing this? Like, yo, what is, like, yo, heads want my attention so bad. Like, what are we talking about, bro? And nobody's hitting the line. Crazy. But the environment, yeah, that Ash is providing, especially for like Haley and her other daughter, like, yo, it's just purely not good. Let's be honest here. I was describing the whole joint earlier. The diet, their matches, like, bro, it's bad.
To be haters in the comments, but just know at the end of the day that that's paying your bills. So like, why wouldn't you just leave on the comments? It's really weird to me. Exactly. By the way, the lighting is about to get super weird in here right now because it's like reflecting off the floor. So y'all, I don't even know how I look right now. I'm like looking down at my computer and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be scary to edit because I'm out of my element right now, y'all. I'm so used to that little corner of my room, and this is my very first video filming right now. So let's, bear with the adjustments over here because I'm about to look real tore up. Anyway, check out this clip right here.
To be honest, I'm trying to, hey Maddie, welcome in, babe. I am trying to literally like, change everything. That's why I've been making eating videos, because I don't want to be known for what I was known for.
So do you want to change, or do you just want to try? Like, see, there's a thing. Like, you do, like, this is the distinction that I already be talking about. Not even to like DE or whatever, but like, if you truly acknowledge that you're making mistakes, this is what I be saying all the time with the change of pattern behavior thing. If you truly acknowledge that you're making mistakes and that you're doing wrong and that you want to change and do better for yourself to improve, you know what I'm saying, and overall become a better person, then you would directly know that you're going to change. Like, she would just say, I'm going to change. But she's just like, yo, I'm trying to like, see, this already gives me like, I'm just not believing in it vibes. Like, I don't even trust in your belief in yourself. Like, bro, come on.
I don't even talk to inmates no more. Thank you, Fritz.
I would hope not.
I've closed that chapter in my life
in the first place.
Now I'm trying to close all the other chapters in my life with like Santos, all them. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
Why are you still even associating with that background character? And isn't he rocking with Brie Olsen or something? Like, this is... Oh, my God.
So, I am... Yeah, it is funny, but to be honest, like, I can't be around his girlfriend out of respect. I just can't. And it's not...
Why? Yo, you were like 30-something still? Like, we way past it. Like, you push 30 is... You will push 40. This is where we at. And yo, the bull was 19 with a daughter of his own or some John like that. Why were you even associating with Bull in the first place? See, this is the John I be talking about. Like,
not that I want him. It's the fact that y'all don't know how she is off of camera. Like, I've spent...
Who cares? You shouldn't be with him. We're none of these fools. What are we talking about?
Weekends with her, okay?
Oh my God. See, this is why I couldn't cover Ash for a minute, because I'd be crashing, bro. It be making me so mad. Like, yo, she's like, I told y'all in one of the other vids, yo, she's like top 3, bro. She be pissing me off so much.
Just one. More than one, okay? And I just can't. She's too high maintenance, and
why are you maintaining her? It doesn't make sense. Oh my God. You shouldn't be maintaining anyone here. Maintain your life with your daughters. You're a mother. What are we talking? Oh my God, it's so stupid. Yeah, like, it literally doesn't make sense.
I just can't. I can't do it.
You can't do it. You're not supposed to be doing it.
So, yeah. And like I said, it's nothing to do with them or their relationship. I respect it 100%. That's why I don't want to be around them.
You should have never been around them in the first place. It doesn't make sense.
A video saying that I'm jealous. I have my own relationship I'm dealing with.
So
yo, I don't even care about your relationship. Worry about your daughters. Oh my God, this is so crazy, bruh. This is so crazy. Man, I told you, she is most definitely, I stamped it in when we first started covering her, the worst mother on TikTok. Stamped.
There y'all saw from right there. She wants to change up her content. She doesn't want to be known for the things that she was known for before. And of course, she had to make the announcement that she doesn't want to date inmates anymore, which... Girl, I'm so sorry. Like, I just don't even understand why that was her whole personality trait before. Like,
exactly.
It's so crazy. You know how, like, obviously we all have our preferences. Like, say, for example...
Everyone has... Yeah, no, of course. Everyone has preferences and or, like, types. Like, listen, let's be honest here, bruh. Heads would be like, yo, you're being prejudiced and all that type of jazz. Yo, heads like what they like. At the end of the day, you can't force someone to like things they do not like. Like, you can't. Like, again, like just like I be saying with like the Hassan and his G boys and his fucking Glazers, you can't force niggas to have opinions they don't have. Like, bro, what the fuck? That shit is like, bro, that's a psyop. That's a cult, bro. Like, that, I'm dead, bro. Like, that, no. You feel me? But at the same time, to that, yo, it's like there's pros and cons, and like when we talking about dating an inmate, getting into a relationship with someone again who is incarcerated, there is a lot more cons to this than there is pros to this. I'm gonna let you know right now. So I don't know why she was doing this, John. Like,
if you're like, oh my gosh, I have to date a guy with brown eyes, it was her objective to date a guy that was incarcerated.
Yeah, like that is so like, and then like, especially to this, like, obviously in the comparison. But, like, obviously, in the comparison of the John, like I was saying, it's like, yo, it's a minor John to, like, a major John. But I see the direction to that. It's like, yo, she specifically was just going for inmates. Just like someone would specifically go for, oh, the Snow Bunny girly pops. Or, you know what I'm saying, the Chocolate Drop girly pops. Or, like, whatever type. I don't know why she was, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so stupid.
I'm like, make this make sense.
Why,
and y'all,
why go after this build? Hall of Fame Cell Block 1. It makes no sense.
I'm a very open-minded person. I 100% would like date somebody outside of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for example, they did something stupid, they got arrested, they got locked up for a little bit. I firmly believe that people can learn, change, and
yeah, that's a whole different thing, because obviously they are not behind a jail cell no more. It's like, yo, obviously you can give people the opportunity to change because they clearly were given the opportunity to change. They were released. They're set free. Great. Let's hope you never do crimes again, never do anything bad, and we really go out and have a great life now. We change our lives. That's totally fine. But dating someone who is currently in jail, like, yo, of course, when they get released, we're hoping the same thing for them too. But I just, again, don't see any pros to dating someone or being in a relationship with someone who is incarcerated currently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, has to be behind a cell.
grow.
What?
However, I wouldn't like be actively seeking somebody in jail.
Yeah,
also, by the way, too, like I've heard before, okay, that like some places allow conjugal visits. Is that like a real thing? I don't know if I just seen it like on reality TV shows or if I've seen it on TV shows before, but I'm like, is that a real thing? Because my whole thought process on this is like, if you're actively wanting to date and marry somebody while they're in jail, where's the intimacy? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, isn't that
exactly? Like I just don't even understand. Like, bro, I'm sorry if you're dating someone who is incarcerated and or in jail, like, bro, or better yet, and like, obviously, let me make the distinction, because obviously, if you were in a relationship previously and your partner goes to jail, that's obviously different, because you had the intimacy before they got incarcerated. But if you are seeking someone that you do not know previously, they are currently in jail, they are currently incarcerated, this relationship right here is purely transactional. I'm sorry, bro. There is no intimacy on this, John, bro. Yeah, y'all having like what, phone sex or some shit? Like, bro, let's be for real. Like, let's really be for real. This shit is purely transactional, and I don't see, again, where the pros are to doing this.
weird? And it's not like you could even like FaceTime and do some things, if you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, what are you supposed to have? Like, bro, phone sex? E-sex? What are we doing? Bro, come on, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Anyways, y'all, I do want to go to play another clip right here because y'all, this is basically going to be 2 parts, by the way, because we have a lot to talk about, obviously. So tomorrow's video is still going to be about TREVINO. I'm so sorry. Y'all can unsubscribe from me. It's totally fine. I get it. However, I am just so following along to this
I'm gonna have to watch this jazz
story because it is a mess, okay? So literally, as y'all know, I take my notes to like film my videos, and I was like over here like, oh my gosh, she proposed to her man. She literally proposed to her man, which the way I have so many thoughts and opinions about, but I just feel like people are literally going to absolutely hate me for giving those opinions. You know what? I'm just going to say it anyways. I find it really weird if you're a female proposing to a man. I'm so sorry. That's just me. I know that there's probably a lot of like, you know, super strong feminists out there that believe, yeah, I should do that.
Me personally, like, I don't even care. Because honestly, y'all already know how Trilly be. Trilly dying alone. Trilly never, probably never getting married. Obviously, when I say that, it is fine to get married. It is fine to have love. Obviously, I say that all the time too. Duh. But yeah, y'all know me. If it ain't slip, we not gonna do it. And if it ain't slop, then I'm dropped. Never. But Yeah, I don't care if you love your partner or like love your significant other or whatever. Enough. I do not care based on gender roles and traditional shits and all that, bro. I tell you all the time, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm just on the genuine tip of, yo, if this person make you happy, you genuinely feel in love, bro. If you want to make the proposal, it do not matter. Tough. You feel me? But I understand if some heads, want to go more of a traditional way. Like, yo, do whatever makes you happy again.
That too, maybe I'm super old school, okay? I find it to be really weird if you are proposing to your man. I am so sorry, okay? No offense to anybody who has proposed to their man out there. I just find it kind of weird. Like, I feel like that's like the man's role, okay? That's just me, okay? Anyway, she proposed to him, but right before that, she was so excited because she was on TikTok Live and she was talking about how she was going to meet her boyfriend's parents for the first time. And basically, the boyfriend was saying like, oh, like you're locked in as soon as you meet my parents, blah, 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 blah. She's like head over heels for her man that she proposed to him. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I kind of almost believe like it's just for a skit. It's just for fake. That's just me. But
I just think, like, again, like, yo, whatever you want to do, you want to propose to your partner and all that type of jazz. But in my personal opinion, the only thing, again, Ash should be prioritizing is what? Her children. Because at this point, yo, you done gone through too many relationships, too many inmates, too many failed Jones. Like, yo, honestly, I feel like the love Joan for her specifically might just be done. Like, it might just be done. If anything, you need to take the rest of the love that may be in your body and just please give all of it to your children, to your daughters. Like, bruh, fuck this John. It's been fucking your John up for too damn long. Like, you need to put this shit, like, you need to finally prioritize your kids. Like,
with
holy
TREVINO,
fuck.
we don't know, because I gotta keep it real with you guys. I've been wrong many times. I have said, oh, this is fake, like this is just made up, and no, it turns out to be true. Okay, maybe it's just because I'm like, no, like this, it's so crazy to believe that this is true that I'm like, nah, it's fake, and then it turns out to be
I completely believe everything that she does because, yes, I genuinely believe she's dumb enough to make these dumbass decisions.
real. So check out this clip right here.
Last night, my boyfriend told me, like, whoever meets his mom is, like,
Locked in.
legit. And then he asked me tonight, do you want to go with me on Wednesday to my mom's house? And I'm like, I look at
She
his
looked
niece.
at me and said, should I?
I'm like, should I go?
Yo, I just get, actively more mad whenever she opens up her mouth. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I thought I was really falling for Hassan, Yoko, and Soy Dub's rage bait. I really haven't seen you in a minute, huh? Cause, I'm fuming, bruh. Oh my god, I'm fuming. Like, everything she does, it makes me so mad.
That's where all our family lives.
Literally, that means that I'm locked in, like, legit. Because I already said, like,
Who fucking, oh my god. Yo, fucking cares. Fucking locked in. Yo, are we in fucking grade school? Yo, motherfuckers really think they got algebra next fucking period. This shit is crazy. Talking about we locked in, I met his mom. What the fuck are we doing? Hun, you 36. You got children. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yo, this shit's getting me so mad. This shit's... When the fuck is niggas gonna start adulting? When the fuck are y'all gonna start adulting? Y'all never gonna do it, bro. That shit is sad as fuck. You know what? Moving on.
I'm not meeting nobody if I'm not locked in. Like,
How many people did you count that you've met? Like 5?
you, your dad, his uncle, his cousin, his 2 kids. 6? Oh, and his sister, 7. I've met 7 of his family members.
And you're about to meet
A whole bunch more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 4. At least 9 more on Wednesday.
Oh my god. His mom is the most important though.
She's super sweet. She's hard not to get along with.
He met my kids for the first time tonight. My kids don't ever meet really anybody.
And you met who for the first time tonight?
That's just false. They met a couple inmates.
Last night.
Uh-huh.
That was last night, right?
I met his daughter for the first time. And we've clicked, literally. Like, you can ask his niece. Like, his daughter's so comfortable with me.
There y'all saw her right there. She was so smitten because she was about to meet her boyfriend's parents or mom, whatever it was. And y'all, I gotta keep it with you guys. It was really giving those vibes of like a high schooler.
No pre-watch. No No pre-watch. I promise y'all, no pre-watch. I wasn't even tapped in. I didn't even know that this was happening. That anything more else was coming out with TREVINO. Like, yo, I'm so heated, bro. Like, I can't even believe this, Sean, bro. Like what? I really just be always asking the question, at what point do we start adulting? They say your prefrontal cortex fully develop at 25 years old. That's when you really is an adult for real stamped. And I do not believe that shit. Because, bro, heads clearly 35, 36 do not know what the fuck they are doing and are completely acting like adult children, bro. This shit is bad works. Like, this is straight, like, man-child shit. Like, what are we doing? God, bro. I can't, bro.
Meeting their, like, you know, first love's parents. It's just like, oh my God, so nervous and cute. It's like, girl, you're a grown-ass woman. You're 36
Exactly.
years old. Like,
Exactly.
why are you so, like, smitten over
No clue, and it's embarrassing.
meeting your, you know, partner's parents? To me, it's just really weird, okay?
It's embarrassing as fuck.
Anyways, y'all, to wrap up this video, I do want to go ahead and show you these pictures that somebody actually posted on Facebook, and I'm so sorry, y'all. People were posting, okay, they're like, oh, if TREVINO can get, you know, treated like this, like, oh my gosh, like, look at all the things that her man did for her, then you deserve to be treated that way too. But they had it twisted because TREVINO was the one that set it up for her man. Her man didn't set it up for her. So,
Oh my God, like, why is she...
I'm just like over here like, girl, yes, of course, 100%. Like, I think it's super cute if a female, you know, takes, you know, their man on a date.
Yes, no, that's completely fun. I do find shit like that absolutely adorable, hun. Listen, and this is the John I was saying back when we covered, like, the Wizard Liz John. Like, yo, I totally think it's fine if you want to spoil your partner, like, here and there and all that shit. Again, like I just came up saying, cute, adorable. We love to see it. It really shows that you love your partner. But, like, yo, TREVINO is the last woman, I mean, like, quite literally one of the last women on this planet that should be spoiling anyone that isn't her children at this point. It is so crazy to me. Like, because, again, yo, she prioritizes everything else. TikTok live, these inmates, these other boyfriends, the cloud, dramas, beefs. She prioritizes everything but taking care of her kids, showing them TLC, and all that type of jazz. And then we'll get up and, like, have the nerve to be on the victim complex time and of like, no, I'm a good mother and I do prioritize my children. My children are my number one, and then completely turn around to do some shit that's hypocritical to it. Like, bro, come on, man.
Absolutely, but to propose, I'm sorry, that's when you got me twisted, and that's where I'm like, I can't get behind it. I'm so sorry, I just find it to be really weird, and I'm like,
no, again, like, on the factor, I don't care who does the proposal. I'm just mad at the factor of, like, she is doing this. Like, why are you proposing? Like, yo, the love is done. I'm sorry, like, relationships for TREVINO specifically is done. Like, it's dead. She shouldn't even be worried about those anymore. No longer, bro. I'm sorry. Like, at this point, you gotta prioritize your kids. If you really want to get rid of that stigma, if you're a bad mom, you're a terrible mother, it's time to actually do the thing that wouldn't have got you this. Take care of your children. Like, what are we talking about? No, she's proposing to another nigga. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like,
thinking of, like, I don't know, like, I could just not imagine, like, my mom, for example, proposing to my dad. I just find that to be super weird. Okay, that's just my little thoughts and opinions. Anyways, though, I'm gonna leave you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger here at the end of this video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video because things went down south, okay? And
we
God,
definitely
we
got
have
to
so
check
much to
that
talk
out.
about within that video. Obviously, I had to separate it because this video would have been 35 minutes long, and y'all know I gotta keep it short.
I love a good yap sesh, I do. Lovely.
Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.
They already know. Shout out to the love with Skeleton. You already know. Come on. We got TREVINO says she's done dating inmates. I'll believe it when I see it. If you guys would like to watch the original video without the Trilly app, down in the description, first link, show the love with Skeleton once more. And final opinions and conjecture. Lovely was just waiting on this one. Do I even have to give it? I ranted so much in this boy, and I'm already still hot, and I don't feel like making this boy like an hour just on the back end outro being freaking just a rant yap sesh, freaking telling TREVINO stuff that she won't listen to blatantly because she's already been getting this from quite literally everyone on the internet and doesn't listen ever. But she said she wants to make the change, so you know what? Like, I'll just leave y'all with this. Like I said all the time, and like the boss tells me all the time, actions speak louder than words. So if she truly says she's going to change, she's not going to be messing around with inmates, she wants to change her content, she's not going to associate with these people no more, I again will believe it when I see it. Stamped. You already know what it is. Again though, shout out Skeleton, share the love, and I'll be catching y'all on the foot, baby. Peace.